It's been said good friends are like four-leaf clovers, hard to find and lucky to have. The special friendship four Milwaukee women share is more like a sisterhood. And as Ellie Nakamoto-White discovered, these Martini Girls are bound by a common love of creating art.
You might have to take a closer look at this brick building in West Allis to see this sign swinging by the door. Inspiration Studios serving as a hub for performers, dreamers, and artists. And it's inside these two rooms on the second floor where Debbie Callahan, Marcia Hochstetter, Marcia Hero, and Patti Belbin call their home away from home.
We'll come here and we'll look at each other and go, we are so lucky.
The four gathering multiple times a week to paint and create.
We bring our lunches, I know, we each bring treats and we work all day. It's great fun.
It all started roughly 20 years ago when Debbie, Marcia 1 and Marcia 2 met during art class.
We would sit around and Debbie would say Marcia, and we'd both look. Both Marcias would look, and it can't be MH because we both have the same initials.
And so Debbie knew Marcia Hochstetter first, and then I was the second Marcia to come along, so then hence M1 and M2.
The group calling themselves the Martini Girls.
We used to go out on Thursday night after a class we were taking and have a martini at this martini bar. And the waitress called us the Martini Girls.
The three working in a studio along North Avenue.
At 6909 West North Avenue, and we were there for 10 years.
Where later Patti Belbin would walk in.
They started doing open studio at their North Avenue studio when they still had it, and I would go every Saturday that they had it. And eventually it just kind of fell into a rhythm, and they one day just said, okay, you're just one of us.
Friendship is so much more important than anything else, and that's what the four of us have together.
Every year, the group puts on an art gallery in River West.
Whenever we do either like a huge exhibit together or just our pieces are side by side, it's very odd because we're all very, very different. But our pieces hang very peacefully together.
Each artist with her own unique style.
And we're all vastly, vastly different, but it all fit together. And to have four people who are as different as the four of us and paint so differently, to have that happen, you can't really ask for more than that.
We just enjoy going and being there and supporting each other.
A friendship spanning decades, as classic as gin, vermouth, and olives.
Our time in the studio, there are days when all we do is yak. We don't get anything done. But there are days when we work really, really hard. And there's the days where it's the perfect mix of both. We share a meal together, and it truly is like being with your family.
A family, not by blood, but by heart.
You can't get a group of women together and not have some differences and some disputes. But we tend to talk them out and work them out and remain a tight-knit group.
To have friends is wonderful. I don't take for granted.
It's clear this friendship is a permanent one, from the chest to the hip, down to the ankle.
It's going to be on my inner arm, and it's a tipped-over martini glass that's spilled.
I said, when we do get these, we have to be friends forever because we've got this tattoo and you can't erase it.
And like how the layers of paint on a canvas get thicker, so does the love between the group as the years continue passing by.
And I think the world of all of them. It means a lot to me. I don't know what I would do without them, to be quite honest. I think it's a kind of friendship that nobody else gets the joke.
We pick each other up. So I think that's what's good about all of us is that we've always got each other's back.
We'll be bonded for the rest of our lives. Even if I didn't see them after today, it wouldn't matter because we're sisters.